The Audi RS7 has a very special distinction for us at Autocar India. It holds the record for being the quickest accelerating sedan we have ever tested. It gets from 0 to 100 kph in just 3.8 seconds, and that's quicker than what even Audi says it will do. The reason for that, of course, is its powertrain. A 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8 mated to an 8-speed automatic gearbox, and of course Audi's legendary quattro all-wheel drive system. The result is 560 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. So of course the last thing it would ever need was more power, right? Well, that's exactly what Audi has gone and given it. Say hello to the 605 horsepower Audi RS7 Sportback Performance. So the Audi RS7 Sportback Performance, what does that extra performance suffix get you? Well, it's the same 4-litre twin-turbo V8 as before, but power has been kicked up from 560 horsepower to a fairly ridiculous 605 horsepower. That's a 45 horsepower jump. And while the torque output of 700 Newton meters stays the same in most cases, when you flatten your foot, it goes into overboost mode, and that raises the torque to 750 Newton meters. The result, Audi says, is that the 0 to 100 kph time has dropped from 3.9 seconds to 3.7 seconds, and well, I do not doubt that one bit. What's most impressive is that in our test of the old car, we managed to achieve the same 3.9 seconds figure. In fact, we even bested it and managed a 3.8. So can you imagine what this car can do? I cannot wait to find out. And well, we've got a smooth and straightish stretch of road ahead of us. Let's see what that's like, shall we? I don't have the timing equipment on me right now, but let me just try and demonstrate what that feels like. No fancy launch control or anything like that in this car. You simply put in dynamic mode, put your foot on the brake, other one on the accelerator, bring up the rev, and here we go. 100, 100, that's 100, that's 100. Felt like 3.7 seconds, didn't it? But you want to hear something crazy? When we did strap our testing gear to the RS7 Performance in the proper conditions, it actually did the sprint in a mind-boggling 3.5 seconds. That is supercar acceleration. So yes, this will continue to be the fastest accelerating sedan we've ever tested, and when you consider that it weighs a whole 2 tons, that number just becomes so much more impressive. And well, apart from that, not much else has changed. The only difference is you can no longer opt for the smaller 20-inch wheel size option. 21 is your only option now, and that means you're stuck with a rather stiff ride. But that's okay, frankly, given the performance you have on hand. It is a performance car after all, and well, you've got to be prepared for a few compromises, right? The other issue with the big wheels is that they come with very thin, low-profile tires, which means you have to be careful going through potholes to avoid a puncture, or worse, a broken rim. And this car also appears to be fit with the standard air suspension rather than the optional Audi Sport suspension, and that does at least give it a bit of relief in the ride quality front when you put it in comfort mode. Not in comfort mode now, though. Now, the other thing we love about Audi's RS cars, and especially the RS7, is the amount of grip you get through corners thanks to the quattro all-wheel drive. In fact, you have to keep an eye on the speedo from time to time because you don't realize how quickly you're going through corners. That's how much the grip is. Another very small change that Audi has made, but one I am really appreciative of, is the addition of a drive select button on the steering wheel. It makes matters so much more convenient. Say you're cruising down the expressway in comfort mode and you suddenly come across a twisty mountain stretch. You need to switch the drive select mode to dynamic, right? You simply click twice or thrice down on the drive select button and there you go. It's very handy. With its stratospheric statistics, the RS7 Performance is really more about bragging rights than anything else. The acceleration will bend your mind, but then the standard car does that too. Come on! It isn't the most fun handling car, but then it grips so hard and shoots forward so furiously that even short bursts in everyday driving can be addictive. It will, of course, cost more than the standard RS7, but for those seeking ludicrous performance with luxury and a bit of practicality, until the next generation of super sedans comes along, this is it.